guys? I am at the DFW airport. I'm headed to Greensboro, North Carolina for the guest posing at the Elite Muscle Classic this Saturday, tomorrow night. I'm pretty excited for it. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully I can see a lot of people from North Carolina that I haven't seen in a long time. After the guest posing the next morning, mom and dad are going to pick me up in Greensboro, take me back to Asheville. Going to get to see my family for a few days, then head back to Dallas on Wednesday. So I am very excited to be back in my home state and put on a show for Quincy Roberts' show, which is his show, The Muscle Heat, was the first NPC show I ever did in 2017. Did the same show in 2018. So it's kind of a full circle thing. But I'm sitting here sipping on my sugar cookie latte from Starbucks, but this isn't too bad. It's only got 2 pumps of sugar cookie and almond milk with it, so it's a little bit healthier than it would normally be. I don't usually do these bad coffees, but I was like, you know what? It's November. I haven't had coffee with sugar in it in a long time, and all that's in it is that sugar cookie syrup, so whatever. It's good. It's almost Christmas time, and I love Christmas, so went for it. I'm about to pull up my laptop, help some clients. I got a client competing in a week, so gotta get everybody answered, and it's always crazy the morning I travel. It's right now it's 12 o'clock, but it took, starting packing on Wednesday, packing more last night, and packing more this morning between everything I have to do to even pack everything for this trip because of all the food, all the stuff I gotta travel with. So I'll show you guys. I already checked a bag, but here we have my meal backpack. All my meals are in here for the day. We got some steak and chicken meals in there. I've got some dates in here as well to go with my meals. Got my laptop in there. Got all my training stuff. Got some shaker cups for when I need intra and pre-workout while I'm gone. And I've got my water, already filled it up a minute ago. And then we got, of course, the CPAP, and in this bag is all my frozen meats and some other meal prep stuff. So when I travel, I take my Cali Cooks meats frozen. Those are like my ice packs, and I do put an extra ice pack in there. And then I have some rice and veggies, just so that when I get there, I'm not unprepared. And once I get to the hotel, I'm going to DoorDash some groceries. My credit card I have actually has like a bunch of perks with DoorDash for travel, so it's really nice. I get a bunch of points and stuff and free DoorDash membership. So I do that. I'm going to take today as a rest day and then train tomorrow and then be at the venue for finals. So it's going to be a fun time. And you guys are going to get to see me try to navigate things without a kitchen this time. So pretty sure I should have a fridge and microwave. Fingers crossed, once I get there I will. But flying out 1:13 and I land at like 4 something their time, so I lose an hour, go ahead an hour. So trying to stay a little bit ahead on my meals today, but it's a rest day, so it shouldn't be a problem. But checked in with Chris this morning too. He's really happy. I was 268 today, so keeping it really lean, still under 10 pounds above stage weight from the Olympia. So everything's going really smooth. No changes to food or anything, because I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of food with my family. My mom and my grandmas are all amazing cooks, so I'm sure I'll have some food, and maybe we'll go out too, so have a little bit off plan. So we kept it tight this week. But yeah, I'll take you guys along for the ride, show you some cool stuff, show you the trip to North Carolina, and thank you guys for tuning in. All right, so just landed in Greensboro. And this place is like a flashback to the 70s. It's a tiny little airport, and it's carpet everywhere. Tell me this doesn't look like I just flew into the 70s. So, headed to baggage claim to get my bag. Lord willing, it's there. And then meet the driver that the show promoter sent to pick me up. And go back to the hotel and show you guys my little hotel setup for the weekend. Okay guys, we are settled in. I just Went to the athlete check-ins to see the promoter, Quincy, and see some of the athletes competing, which was cool. And it's really humbling to come back home to North Carolina and have so many people, you know, come up to me and congratulate me on my year I've had, and just, you know, the people that knew me when I was in North Carolina competing, and the people that didn't, the people that are like, hey, I watch your YouTube all the time. It's really cool. So whoever came up to me and is watching this, you guys know, I just talked to a guy, I think his name was Levi, and he makes his wife suffer through these videos. So shout out to you, bro. Just took a selfie with you. But it was really cool. And they've got a decent turnout, so very excited to be there tomorrow for finals. Quincy wants me to kind of wait till finals to get there. Then he told me they're going to Cheesecake Factory after, and I was only planning on having meals at my parents' house because I know I'm going to be bad. And cheesecake is so tempting. So we'll see how much trouble I get into this weekend. Maybe I come back to Texas at like 280 or something. But I just got in the hotel room, so I don't see a microwave. This is scaring me. So I'm hoping it's somewhere. It's not in there. They said I had one. Okay, thank goodness. So we got a microwave. It's little. It's probably going to take like 7 rounds in there to cook my cream of rice. We got a tiny little fridge. We'll see if all my meats can fit in there. Because I I packed all my meat for the next few days. It was like 4,000 grams of chicken and steak. So we will see how that works. Try to shove things in real tight. And yeah, gonna get settled in. Gonna call Brittany and just chill for the night because I need to relax. And something I do when I stay away, a lot of times I do DoorDash for groceries. Like right now, they have a driver. He can take me to the store if he wants, if I ask him to, but I don't want to. He's busy with his show stuff, and I don't like to be too much of a bother. He's taking me to the gym tomorrow, which will be nice, and drove me here from the airport. Real nice guy, Tremarcus. So they were definitely taking care of me, but I got all these perks with DoorDash from this Chase Sapphire card I have. Definitely recommend that card if you travel a lot. I've racked up like 130,000+ points. Most was the freaking Olympian, how expensive that was. But yeah, I get like free DoorDash delivery and all that stuff. So I'm going to order some groceries for what I need. Key is for me, I pack frozen meats. I'm going to show you guys what I do generally. Of course, can't forget the CPAP. That is an absolute must. So if you guys haven't seen my Pittsburgh traveling video, what I do is I stuff as much food as I can in this carry-on because I can't go without my food if my bag gets lost. So we got 2 bags of Bowl of Gains. I brought birthday cake and peanut butter cookie, super versatile flavors. And then what I do is I have this big cold pack that I stuff into my travel bag, my carry-on, and I have a bunch of dates. I've got rice, more rice, and that's probably only going to get me through Sunday, maybe. Got avocado. I put this towel in between the frozen stuff so that it doesn't like get too frozen, the rice. And then we got some veggies that stay right beside the frozen stuff because veggies really, if you don't keep them super cold, you don't want to eat them. And these are frozen at this point. And then, yeah, we got, this was some steak that was in the fridge still. Don't be mad at me, Chris, if you watch this. He's going to say that wasn't good food safety. But these are frozen packs, vacuum sealed from Cali Cooks, so that I can keep my meat nice and cold and safe. So now I actually have to thaw these and leave them in the fridge. So that's what we're going to do. Leave them in the fridge overnight. Have some already thawed steak that I'll probably eat in the morning. Actually, I gotta eat that tonight. But yeah, without a kitchen, can't do my normal diet. Obviously can't do my waffles. But I don't do eggs or egg whites if I'm staying in a hotel. You can cook them in the microwave. It's just kind of gross. So I prefer to do either whey for breakfast, or I'll just do chicken and then do my cream of rice with the chicken separately. So that's what we're gonna do. Another sad story is I have to use these stupid little spoons. It's all they got at the hotel because I left my nice spoon in the car on the way to the airport. I thought I remembered everything. And then Britt texted me. She's like, you were eating your meal in the car and you left the spoon. So don't have that. So this is going to be interesting. Probably break this spoon trying to mix my cream of rice, but whatever. We'll make it work. And just going to be here till Sunday morning. I'll show you guys some meals and stuff, but that's kind of what I do for packing my food. Of course, my meals for the day stay in this Wolfpack bag down here. So keep them all cold. There's an ice pack in there. And it's just much more convenient to have more than enough meals. I still have 2 meals I haven't eaten that were packed. So always be over prepared, guys. If you're traveling and you want to stay on point with bodybuilding, you really don't have a lot of wiggle room to just be slacking. So gonna just settle in, chill, turn the AC way up because I'm sweating. People were taking pictures with me, and I felt like they were just feeling my sweaty back when they took a picture. Super awkward. So sorry to everyone who had to get my sweat on them. But yeah, gonna settle down, relax, catch up on things, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Well, guys, I hit the jackpot. Check this out. Yes, I'm watching SpongeBob. And I found the holiday cream of vanilla Cokes. I've got them in the fridge. And we found the Bay's brioche English muffins. I can't find Bay's brioche anywhere in Texas. And I've been to 2 grocery stores so far in Texas that would usually have stuff like the creamy vanilla, this new Coke that I've been wanting to try. Vanilla Coke is my favorite all-time soda. And when they discontinued it, I was so disappointed, so sad. The orange cream one's pretty good because it has kind of like a vanilla taste, but I don't care for orange with Coke. I want vanilla. So this one is about to be legit. I'll probably do a live taste testing with my next meal to let you guys know what I think. But I hit the jackpot at Publix. That's the place to go if you're trying to find these. I miss having Publix. I love HEB, but we don't have one super close to the house. It's like if I want to hit one, I hit it on the way home from the gym. But I also realized I didn't bring my cream of rice bowl, which sucks. So all you health nuts can get mad at me for warming my cream of rice up in the plastic. I'll be eating plastic for breakfast. And then we got some peanut butter. I got some fruit, some apples, bananas. And I found this. I was going to get some rice cakes for some extra carbs. And then I found these artisan English muffins, stone and skillet, pumpkin spice, and they're so soft. These are way bigger than regular English muffins. So if any of my clients find that and you see on your plan 1 English muffin, this does not count. It's 46 grams of carbs. It's close to double a regular English muffin. So I'm going to have one of those with my breakfast tomorrow. Before training, and then I'll have the Bay's brioche with some of my other meals to break up my carbs, probably, just in case. I always pack enough rice, more than enough rice, but I calculated how much I would probably need through Sunday getting back to my parents' house, and then I remembered, like, oh wait, I still need 2 meals tonight. So I don't know if I necessarily had enough rice, but I probably do. I just like to have more than enough carbs in the off season. If you're traveling, more than enough carbs. Always have your amount of protein you need. I got an avocado at the store too, so got, fat source, peanut butter, avocado, all I need for fat source. Got my veggies. So just check off your boxes, and then, like, if you forget something, it's no big deal. You can, or didn't bring enough, you can make up carbs with other things. So I'm gonna go get my steps in. There's a little fitness center with a treadmill. So I'm gonna run over there and, well, walk over there. I can't run. You would laugh if you saw me run. But also found my kombucha for next meal. So we're gonna do that. I'll show you guys a live taste testing of the holiday creamy vanilla when I get back. See you guys soon. All right, just sat down with my meal. We've got 265 grams of rice, 175 grams of chicken, 33 grams of avocado, some sweet poppy sauce on top, got some asparagus, and we've got the holiday creamy vanilla. Oh, and I got 20 grams of dates too. Didn't have enough time in the fridge, that's for sure. So I may have to do another test when it's cold because I love cold Coke. I don't like pouring soda over ice. I hate soda on ice. Unless it's from a drink machine, then it has enough fizz in it. When you put this over ice, it's gonna ruin it. It makes it flat, then you can't get the real taste from it. So we'll see with a semi-cold Coke. It's good. Tastes like a vanilla Coke to me. I don't know that I taste that much more vanilla. It just tastes just as amazing as a regular vanilla Coke. I mean, I don't know that this tastes much different than vanilla Coke, which I'm fine with. It tastes like vanilla Coke. I give it a 10 out of 10 because I freaking love vanilla Coke. Merry Christmas to me. This is a true Christmas gift. I hope I can find these once I get back in Texas, but I'm going to enjoy these while I'm in North Carolina because I got a whole 12 can pack and I'm going to take them back to my parents' house with me. So I'm a fan. 10 out of 10. This is just vanilla Coke. I was hoping it would be something like maybe more vanilla. It's just vanilla Coke, which again, I'm fine. But the whole holiday creamy vanilla, it's just, I don't know that they changed anything. But it's good for me. But if you're expecting something other than what a normal vanilla Coke Zero would taste like, I don't really know that I taste it. But maybe it needs to be cold. But either way, I'm a big fan. So go try it. All right, so been chilling out, getting some content stuff done, and watching some diners, drive-ins, and dives, because that's on TV. I just brought me a little scrubber thing that Brittany had at the house. It's not really as good as a sponge. I would suggest bringing a sponge, but bring something with you. Get some soap on your meal prep containers. It's a good idea to bring more than enough meal prep containers than you need. Also a good idea to have like some gallon Ziploc bags. That's a major key when you have like leftover food or stuff like that, like meats. I have them in my vacuum sealed things, but I want to seal them in the fridge. So what I'm going to do is once they thaw, I'm going to pull them out and I will put them in my gallon Ziploc bags that I brought. But I've just got my little dishwashing set up here, washing my meal prep containers. And yeah, this is what I do when I'm making it work in a hotel and I don't have an Airbnb. So, you know, with the mini fridge, especially with me staying in Asheville after this, it's kind of a pain. It's like I don't have a freezer, for one thing, to freeze things that need to be frozen. So one thing that I will do, they always have ice on floors at hotels. I'm not flying back until after my parents' house, so I can refreeze my my cold packs. But my cold packs won't be cold from the hotel here because the fridge doesn't have a freezer part. So I got to keep my food cold going back home, especially my meats. So I'll just fill those gallon Ziploc bags as well that I have left over with ice on the floor in the hotel. Put them in my bag right before I go back home, pull everything out of the fridge, and I go home with my food. So there's definitely ways of doing it. I've also traveled all through Europe with meats and stuff on me. So, and with my backpack, with my meal prep backpack that I have. And one thing you can do if you're at airports or at hotels, you can go to the bar if they have a bar, or like go to a bar at the airport. I've asked this before. Hey, can you fill this bag up with ice? So I'll just dump the ice out once it melts and then just have them fill it back up. So you can make do with stuff like that when you're traveling, trying to be on point as a bodybuilder, keep all your food good, because food safety is very important. Obviously, if we get sick and all the food runs through us, then we are losing calories, losing muscle. So you can make things work. I've even gone to hotels, and if I don't have a freezer, I go to the front desk, hey, can you freeze this ice pack for me overnight? And then I go the next morning and I grab it from them. So I've definitely learned a lot in the last year of how to travel while staying on point. Because as a pro, you have to travel a lot. I have a ton of travel in the next several months before next competition season, and you just got to make it work. You can't eat out. You can't go eat out every meal. There's so much fat. I don't care if you go and you order, egg white omelet, like that may be a decent option, but then like, so let's say you go order chicken and rice somewhere, you go to Chipotle. I swear everybody's like, oh, well, I had to make do with Chipotle. There's so much fat in those bowls. Like even if you don't add avocado and sour cream. But luckily, a lot of restaurants do have the macros and stuff online. If you're really being diligent, you can try to make it fit your macros. But if you're going out to restaurants to eat, they cook the vegetables in oil. They cook everything in oil. There's always hidden fats that you don't know about. So just because you're ordering chicken and rice doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be good to go. And like tomorrow, I know the promoter wants to go to Cheesecake Factory after the show, and I know I'm probably going to have like 3 meals off plan with my family, and I am not holding back on those. I love my mom's cooking, so what I'm going to do is back off my carbs, like 15 to 30 grams of carbs through the day. No, that's not something that, if my clients watch this, that I always want you to do just so you can have extra cheat meals. Something me and my coach agreed upon. Especially if I'm in a really deep off-season setting, I may not do that, because at that point my hunger is not as high and I may not want as much on cheat meal or whatever. But like tomorrow night, I'll probably get one of those like rice bowls or something that Cheesecake has. But with the sauces and everything's in there, all the oil it's cooked in, I know it's going to have a lot of extra fat. So like I'm going to make up for that with some carbs, pulling back some carbs, and maybe I'll be a little tighter on stage for it and in the guest posing, and holding a little less water. But I'm going to be eating my last meal here in a little bit. I'm going to shower, get everything ready for bed. Already set up the CPAP. It's important. And then we'll just settle down for the night, get some good sleep, so I can have a killer chest session tomorrow. I'm going to train with JD Brothers. We're going to go to Super Fitness out in Burlington. So we'll see. It's about 30 minutes away. The promoter is requesting that I don't train here in Greensboro, just in case people would rather just shoot over to the gym, see me, and then not go to the show. So I understand, respecting what he wants for the show. So I don't remember if I already mentioned that on the video. I'm tired. It's been a long travel day. So that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. May get some shots of that, but we may also have one of the core guys videoing and getting some stuff of the session. So pretty excited for tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Practice my routine a little bit after, just to run over it in my head. Using the same song I did for Texas Pro, Zombie by Bad Wolves. It's a really good version of that song. If y'all haven't heard it, you need to look it up. It's really good. I'm exhausted. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. So see you guys on the last meal. Just hopped out of the shower. I feel like something interesting you guys could see is what I use for some products. So that I'm not sponsored by. So my hair product I use, which obviously I don't need this before bed. This is Ruzel. It's a extreme hold matte pomade. This is like the best hair stuff if you guys have like hair that if you put gel in it or stuff like that, it makes it look all greasy. You want like a natural look? That's what I use. The best beard, I don't like beard oil because again, it just makes it like shiny and it doesn't actually like push it down and hold it. This Maestro's beard butter is the best beard product I've ever used. And I was already a fan of theirs. And then one time I tagged them on my Instagram and they're like, hey, we appreciate you. Let's send you a care package. And they sent me a bunch of their products and I really, really, really like them. So I still buy it from Amazon because I ran through it. But you guys that have beards, you got to try that. And then also always have a beard brush like this. Because if I don't do this, I'll wake up and my beard will be like scraggly and look terrible. So those are a couple products. And then I use these. I don't feel comfortable with a straight razor. So I use these little disposable razors to kind of line up. And I know somebody commented that my beard line is too low. I know it is. It progresses over time. It's hard to keep it from going down. I'm working on it. I'm gonna let my beard grow a little bit after this and then try to get that line up more like up here. Connect to the, you're supposed to connect your beard to like the corner of your lip, which I used to have, but it kept just getting lower over time. But those are a couple things I use. And then a major, major key for me lately, guys. This is my new bathroom bag that my wife got me for my birthday. Intake strips. So intake strips have been absolutely amazing for me. They totally open up my airways. So instead of like a Breathe Right strip, you have this, which is way wider than my nose. Look how much it's going to open it up. So what you do, and I do this after I shower, so like the oils aren't on your skin, and you just apply these little magnet things to your nose. And I don't know why when I bought these, they're way harder to get off than the other ones. I'm like wondering if this is a counterfeit product on Amazon for these strips, but you just line it up like that, put one on one side, one on the other side, and it's so amazing. Like, especially doing like a leg day with these, because I have a deviated septum. My sense of smell is really terrible, which is great in certain situations where I don't want to smell whatever everyone else is smelling. But it's not great when I probably don't taste as well as other people, and then I can't breathe through my nose. But I just pop this on, I can breathe. So I use this before bed, and then I'm really hoping I brought this KT tape. I don't see it in here, and I'm gonna freak if I left it. Oh, I didn't. So this is another key. And I tried the hostage tape. I did not like it. So I buy these strips of KT tape, and this is like 3 uses, and it's super cheap. It comes in a huge roll. It's like $7, and the hostage tape is really expensive. So what I do is I put it into like thirds like this, and I cut it, and then right before bed, after I've had all my water and I'm ready to go to sleep, I'll just put this across, and it stretches, and I try to get it on the skin that's above my beard. So people making fun of me for how low my beard line is, maybe I need it for my freaking KT tape on my face. But the problem is I still breathe through my mouth so much. I even have my humidifier almost all the way up on my CPAP, and it's still like I wake up with dry mouth. It wakes me up through the night. So what I like to do is do this, and then it forces me to hold my mouth shut and not fall open. Like if I fall asleep on the couch, I always wake up like that every single time. And so I know that's not good for me, and it's not healthy. And I want to breathe through my nose. I want to breathe through my diaphragm as well. So there's that. It's very helpful. And I use an F40, ResMed F40 CPAP mask, I think is what it's called. And that's been super beneficial for me. And Brittany got me this Jack Frost limited edition Old Spice. So there's another one for you guys. And then another in my bag of tricks. You've probably not been bodybuilding long if you don't know about the Philips Norelco one blade. I don't need it because I already shaved everything. It took me freaking forever. Brittany helped me last night getting all the hair off for this guest posing. But the Norelco is amazing, the one blade. You guys got to get that if you haven't been put on that. If you're still shaving with shaving cream and stuff. I'm a really hairy guy. I need laser hair removal bad. Like, I'm so sick of it. I hate shaving. And this, I've already got stubble from last night. And I just shaved everything last night. But major key, get the one blade. So those are a few tips for you guys of what I use. Figured it might help somebody. Sitting down for my last meal of the night now. Got a nice little combo here. Steak and rice and a brioche English muffin. So we got 215 grams of rice, some zucchini, 175 grams of steak, some takeout sauce on top. It's hot. Take a bite of the food. Bite of the English muffin. It's like having an English muffin sandwich. Tastes like it. Maybe I can imagine it's like a Philly cheesesteak or something. It's very good. Very satisfying. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. I just got back in from a short 10-minute walk on a treadmill, and now I'm making up my breakfast. So, gonna be my pre-workout meal. Basically, just having my breakfast macros instead of my pre-workout meal because my breakfast is bigger. And then I'm gonna swap my pre-workout meal for my Cheesecake Factory meal tonight with the promoter and everybody with the show. So what we're doing is gonna do peanut butter cookie, cream of rice, bowl gains, and then I'm doing 25 grams of peanut butter. I found this natural nuts and salt peanut butter at Publix. Super good. And then we're going to do, I guess this is 100 grams of peanut butter cookie, 25 grams of peanut butter on top, and then doing 165 grams of chicken. And then I'm going to do one of these pumpkin spice English muffins, which I can't wait for. What have I done? Oh, I don't even know what that is. It's bad when you, that's my gut supplement. It's bad. I can hardly fit all my health subs in these. And so I always like confuse myself when I have to throw extra ones in other slots. And I'm like, why are they different? I usually should write that and note that down. But I'm basically taking all my health subs. I use these dividers. So this is Saturday. And then I'm going to also I started taking Gut by Core Nutritionals. So that's what these extra ones are in there. I do 5 capsules of that. Then I've got my Core Hard. I'm going to take one of those. I take 2 of those at night. Got some Hydrate in my shaker bottle. And it's just electrolytes. So I was sipping on that while I was on the treadmill. Then I'm going to get this meal in pretty quickly because the driver is coming to pick me up in an hour and 15 minutes. And I want to have this meal in by 8:30 to train at 10. So I'll get more content for you guys here in a bit. But we're also doing 75 grams of banana on top of the peanut butter cookie. So I'm going to eat that, get ready for this chest day, get my health subs down, and then I should be able to get you guys a couple things at the gym. We're going to that super fitness gym. So I will see you guys soon. Holy crap. These pumpkin spice English muffins, guys, I just warmed this up in the microwave. It's so soft. If you can find these, I know they have a little bit of sugar in them, but I've been, it's pre-workout. I'm not like super worried about 6 grams of sugar. It's off season too, About to burn it off. It's like, yeah, 6 grams of sugar in here. But oh my gosh. That's incredible. That absolutely murders the Thomas pumpkin spice English muffins. And it goes so well with this peanut butter cookie that I'm eating right now. I'm enjoying this way too much. Gonna be a good chest day. Yo guys, so major key. You guys pack your supplements in Ziploc bags. It's gonna save you a ton of space. It doesn't save time with packing. It is kind of annoying, but for instance here, I have my pre-workout. I already have a scoop of Fury from Core. I have 2 scoops of Pump. I have some creatine in here, and then I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then intra-workout, I have the Intra by Core Nutritionals, which is EAAs, as well as your carbs. Then it's got glycerol and beta-alanine as well, Elevate-TP also. And then I have some creatine, a little bit of salt in there as well. Actually, I only do an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I lied. There's an 1/8 teaspoon of salt in here. I backed off on that a little bit in prep. I'll probably, in the off-season, push it up a little bit. I like to get a good bit of salt. But then all I have to do is just pour my pre-workout in here. It's already ready to go for me. So, like, there's a lot of prep and work for me to travel ahead of time when I'm at home. A lot of planning. You know, I have like, I thought I was going to train 4 days while I was in North Carolina. I'm probably only going to train 3. Just spend more time with my family. I'm going to take tomorrow off. I took yesterday off. So I train today, then I'll train legs on Monday when I'm in North Carolina. But, like I have a leg day pre that's different, so that I'm not doing as much pump on leg day. I just can't do it. It's so much. I get so much blood in my quads. So yeah, this is the cherry berry flavor. So JD, the athlete manager for Core, is training with me at that super fitness gym, and he already asked me. He's like, "Hey man, I got plenty of cherry berry pump. You need any?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm already set up." So I'm gonna get some more steps in on the treadmill. The driver for me, Tremarcus, he should be here in about 30 minutes. Then I'll head out to the gym. But yeah, there's a ton of little, if you guys just utilize tons of Ziploc bags when you travel, and then I put all of these inside a big gallon freezer Ziploc bag, that along with like my salt and my 1/4 teaspoon measure, my electrolytes, my whey protein. I'm not taking fiber right now. I was taking fiber, but I think it was actually causing me to have worse digestion at this point since food's really high. I don't think I need any extra fiber. So, but yeah, pack all that in a big gallon Ziploc bag, and then you can just throw it in your check bag. Don't take it through TSA because you're going to be so annoyed with him having to like bomb test everything. And he kind of like I took unopened containers of Flavor Gang through, and they had to, wipe it down and check it and everything. So that's an annoying thing. So I wouldn't recommend putting it in your carry-on. If you have a check bag, put it in your check bag just to not have to sit through TSA with that. But yeah, gonna get some more steps in. Got to make sure I'm not laying around and accumulating a ton of water on my physique before I go out and guest pose. Gonna get some steps, then it's off for chest day. All right, guys. So we are at Super Fitness in Burlington. I'm with my boy JD. We're gonna get a nasty chest session in. This is the athlete manager for Core. He's the man. So you guys go give him a follow, JD Brothers on Instagram, and check this out. We got some pretty nice equipment. It looks like a lot of hammer, but really nice hammer equipment. I don't know why it's not focused. We can get a workout in here. Nice little flat chest press. Oh, it looks like we got some Nautilus too. Gonna be a legit chest day. Got some pre-core, Arsenal. I've never even seen this, Core with a K. And we got more in here. So training outside of Greensboro, We'll see how good of a workout we can get in here with the boys. Yeah, so we got some plate loaded in here. There's this Sumerian. I kind of wish I could use this if it was back day. And they got some decent leg stuff. Pendulum Pro Squat. We got a good one in here today. All right, so this is my back off set. Already did 365 for a set of 9. And just warmed up before, but this is our first working movement, Smith machine, incline press. So gonna do a back off set, then we'll go do a flat press, get a lot of blood in there. We're feeling strong today. Pecs are feeling loose for once. So we're gonna get it going. I also have, I'm gonna post about this on my Instagram. JD gave me these Juicy Peach liquid salts. Oh my gosh, it'll light your brain up. So I got it all in my hands.
Give it a good sniff.
Oh my gosh. That's wild.
Alright, here we go. Yep, come on. Squeeze hard, let's go. Good. Through it, let's go. Come on. Come on, good. Yep. Go, come on. Come on. Yeah,
Oh, good.
fucking sad.
Much stronger this week than the past several weeks.
You look like, you can tell like when somebody's pressing, they feel strong, like
It's like the lockout strength that's so much better right now.
Your biceps are squeezing together really nice.
Yeah, I feel a good contraction. I love a side back Smith.
Can't beat it.
It's good stuff.
So,
In a minute.
with the Olympian Jordan Hutchinson, and we're just filming content, you know what I mean?
Content day
Content day.
before the guest posing. Yeah, the mic's on now. So we're gonna try this Selectorize flat press, hammer press. Did it feel good?
It's actually like heavier than I expected it to be.
I'm gonna have to go down. Doesn't really converge,
No, there's no conversion.
but it's not bad. You know it's a good pump when you can see the veins through the shirt.
David seems to try it.
2 pumps of that cherry berry pump. Or 2 scoops, I mean. 2 pumps of the pump.
No, 2 pumps of the pump. 3 pumps of the pump.
Bro, do you use the Intra product?
Oh, dude.
I never used it before. I forgot it had glycersize in it before we were restocked on it.
Dude.
Now I'm doing a scoop and a half of it.
It's so gnarly and like.
It's so good.
I wish like, because I think we're just gonna kind of discontinue that and come out with like carb, like
Oh, really?
the carb powder because it doesn't sell well. It's
Yeah,
expensive.
people don't realize how valuable glycersize is intra-workout.
Like, explain, you have to teach people
Right.
what it is and like it just
What?
goes over well, but thick ass veins.
The veins? Oh.
Thick. Yeah, thick. They're thick, buddy.
No, they're not. They're not that great. They're all in my chest.
Dude,
If I was hitting arms. We'll go to a tank in a second. I always start in prep and then I cut it in the off season.
What?
The vape.
Oh yeah. It's
It
hard.
becomes a prep thing and then I cut it. As soon as I'm in the off season, eating a ton of food, I'm like, nah,
I
throw it away.
The nicotine will kind of keep my appetite down.
I'm telling you, one less cheat meal and I'm leaner. My shoulders didn't look like this after last week.
pump for field.
I just go crazy with these, bro. I do like 20 reps. Next set, I go close to failure again. I'll get a heavier set.
The delt's like this big, bro. Like
I know.
Small muscle.
You just blast it. Just blast them. Spam like 5 sets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're already pumped. Feeling great. This gym is awesome. I really like it. It's a lot of hammer strength, some arsenal. I'm spoiled with like Prime and New Tech, but the Cybex is cool. That hammer strength flat press was great. Loved it. And I really like this Arsenal strength side lateral. Solid. So I may not have the pick of the litter like at AR or some of the Mega Mass stuff at Destination, but it's a really solid place to train. Probably one of the better gyms I've been at in North Carolina, but I really miss training at Crush It. That gym is legit. I gotta get back there ASAP.
I'm so upset we can't get out there, bro. There we go.
Oh my gosh. It's that pump that takes the breath out of you. Feeling good. All right, guys. So finished up at Super Fitness. Definitely a solid gym. I like some of this, you know, older and new school hammer strength stuff. I actually found the flat hammer plate loader press that I always love after the fact, but that flat hammer was good. Blasted some side delts, some triceps, some dips. Get out of here and get ready for the posing, the guest posing tonight. We did some posing in the posing room, got some content for Instagram, so you guys will see the guest posing here later. I'll try to make sure I get that footage for you guys so you can check it on the YouTube. But gonna get back, get a meal. I got my cardio in, even when I'm on the road, even when I have tight pinches of time, make sure I get the stuff done that matters. So see you guys back at the hotel for my post-workout meal. Back from the gym, guys, and I'm super hungry. And I'm basically eating the same thing that I ate before. Peanut butter cookie, Flavor Gang. We've got a whey shake. This is core chocolate peanut butter. Got peanut butter, cinnamon, and banana. So there's 80 grams of bowl of gains in here, 20 grams peanut butter, 75 grams of banana. And then I did another one of these incredible pumpkin spice English muffins. I'm gonna eat this, practice my routine a little bit, shower up, make sure I don't have deodorant on in my armpits, because if you guys don't know, if you put Pro-Tan on and you have deodorant on, you're gonna have white armpits or green or something weird. It reacts weird with the Pro-Tan. So gotta wash off, get ready. Gonna be picked up in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. So gotta pack some meals, then head over to the venue. Hopefully I can get you guys some content over there and hopefully the posing routine. So had an awesome chest day, really having fun out here and just enjoying my time being somewhere different and being on the other side of competing every once in a while, getting to meet the athletes and support them and, you know, give them some encouragement, some motivation. And, you know, a lot of people have nerves going into the show. I tell everybody just have fun, even at the higher level, just have fun. You work all this time for these goals, and when you get on stage, it's just about having fun. The work's done. Show what you did, show your confidence in what you know you achieved in your best physique yet. And yeah, just gonna support the athletes. I'll have a booth there with my or a table with some prints to sign, 8x10s, and then some t-shirts and stuff. So it'll be a good time. And then get some food with everybody after. Really looking forward to tonight. So gonna grub down, I'm starving. And then I'll see you guys when I see you. What is up, guys? I've been MIA for a bit. I'm at the show, and I've been at my table and backstage and just hanging out with competitors, taking pictures, talking to people, signing stuff, and I have not had a moment to be on here, but just real quick wanted to say thank you to everybody that has been here at the show, said that I've inspired them, any of the nice things you guys have said. It's meant the world to me, but I gotta get tan on real quick and go guest pose, so maybe I will get some shots of that, but I'm in the bathroom. I snuck out and get my trunks on, get some tan on, get on stage, put on a show. So if I don't see you guys before, I'll see you after. So I'm not so pale anymore. Got some tan on. Getting dried off. Gonna be out on stage here in a few minutes. They took care of me. I think it's soaked in pretty good. I guess I'm still decently dry. So probably be out on stage and get this show on the road. They're moving pretty quick, so should be fun. And hopefully I can get a video of this for you guys if I can get somebody to hold this for me. See you guys on stage.
Here in Greensboro, where he won the novice overall and placed second in the heavyweight division. The following year, he came back to win his light heavyweight class. 3 years later, in 2021, Jordan earned his national qualification at the Victory Classic and went on to capture his IFBB Pro card and the prestigious Mr. USA title that same year. Since turning pro, Jordan has continued to climb the ranks, placing 5th in his pro debut at the 2023 Texas Pro, followed by 5th at the 2024 Chicago Pro, 3rd at the Tampa Pro, and 2nd at the Texas Pro. This year, in 2025, Jordan made a powerful statement by winning
You know, it's cool to see a hometown North Carolina boy come up to the top. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Asheville. My first show in the NPC was 2017 at Quincy's Muscle Heat. Next show was 2018, Muscle Heat again. So I came from right here competing in Greensboro at the start of this, and that dream became the Olympia stage. And I just have to say, God's been so good to me. To him be the glory. But I just want to let you guys know, if you're consistent for a long period of time and just fall in love with the journey, the process, you can make it there too. It's just about loving every bit of the moment and not necessarily just looking at the end goal and never being happy with what you have. You know, the people around you, have all these supporters here to watch you on stage. You know, you have the fun and the joy of bodybuilding and being better every time you're on stage, and that's the end goal. That is what bodybuilding is. And you know, many of you may make it to a high level one day, and that's awesome, but we all just love the journey.
we all love the same things when it comes to bodybuilding. So I'm just honored to be a part of this community, to come from here in Greensboro and start my career. And I just wanted to thank you guys so much for the support and encourage you that you can just keep going and you can achieve your dreams, because I'm living my dream right now and I'm just so grateful. So y'all keep at it. And I just want to thank Quincy for having me out. Appreciate you guys.
Good morning, guys. It is Sunday, the day after the guest posing, and it was a late night last night. We went to a Cheesecake Factory after. I went with the promoter, Quincy, his wife, his brother, and his brother's wife. It was really nice. They're great people. Really appreciated them. Bought me dinner. I got some, I went chill. I didn't get cheesecake because I got my mom's desserts coming. So I chilled myself out, and I got, of course I had to have some of the brown bread at Cheesecake. And then I had this, spicy ginger medallion, like white rice and filet mignon. What's funny is you would think that would be a great meal, but without all the sauce, I should have asked for the sauce on the side. It was freaking lit my sinuses up. It was super spicy. But looked up the macros. It was like after the fact. It was like 160 grams of carbs, and there wasn't that much rice. So there's a crap ton of sugar in there in the sauce. It was like 47 grams of fat. But came back to the hotel and just had a shake and a date. That's what I did before I passed out. So it was a late night last night. Tried to sleep in, but even after prep, my body doesn't let me sleep much past 6:30 or so, which was like 7 a.m. here. I was pretty much up. But my parents are here in Greensboro to pick me up. I'm all packed up, ready to go. Pretty much got everything in my check bag. Got my food packed up in there. I believe the fridge is empty. Let's double check. We're good. And of course, I'm going to take my holiday creamy vanilla Coke with me. And I got 2 meals packed up for the road in my Wolfpack bag. It's about 3 hours to Asheville. So decent little haul, but very excited to get home to my family. I just wanted to say thank you so much to those of you that came out to the show and showed support. I mean, obviously a lot of you that were there to support your athletes that were competing, or just local bodybuilding fans or whatever, wanting to see a local show. But the amount of people that came and talked to me, said I've been an inspiration to them. You know, one guy told me him seeing me at Texas was the reason he competed again. So many people with so many amazing stories to tell me. People that wanted to get shirts. You know, one I think his name's Anson. Shout out to you, bro. He was wearing my shirt to the show. He was really cool. Got a bunch of pictures with people. Talked to a lot of the competitors. Everybody was amazing. The crowd went nuts. I was very surprised at the turnout for a North Carolina bodybuilding show. It was really amazing to see. You know, I've guest posed in quite a few places. I've guest posed in Sweden, where there are some really, really serious bodybuilding fans, and those fans were really loud and the place was packed. But man, you guys in Greensboro, you brought it, and you were so much fun to be around, to guest pose for, and to hang out with and talk with all of you guys. So I'm very grateful for this trip. Thankful to Quincy for bringing me out here, and just all these opportunities that I get. It's incredible to be living my dream like this and bodybuilding full time and having these opportunities. To even be an inspiration to anybody after so many years of not being not competing in North Carolina and not competing in Greensboro since 2018, and now I'm back to guest pose for everybody. So it was really incredible. So just wanted to thank you guys. I am going to get home to Asheville. My parents are waiting outside for me, so I'm going to close this out. But I appreciate you guys following the channel, supporting my code with whoever you support it with. It means the world to me. And I just want to keep getting motivational, informational, and inspirational content out to you guys. And if you guys have any suggestions, things you want to see, things you have questions about, just comment below. So like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.